Welcome to 5 Minutes AI. Today is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025.
All right, let's jump in.
Okay, developers, we've got some big headlines for you today. First up, OpenAI, a pretty surprising reversal on their for-profit plans. We need to unpack what that means.
Definitely. And then there's this huge funding news cursor, the AI coding tool, landed, what, $900 million?
Yeah, massive. Signals a lot about AI coding tools. And also Reddit is putting AI right into its search results.
Interesting move for information discovery.
So stick around for those. And hey, if you want to support this show, the best free way is rating and subscribing wherever you listen.
And we've got that Discord community too, right? Links in the show notes.
Yep, come join the conversation. Okay, so OpenAI. This pivot away from the full for-profit transition kind of came out of left field.
It really did. I mean, the talk was all heading one way, and then this. Sources point to, well, a few things driving it.
Like the Elon Musk lawsuit, maybe?
That seems to be part of it, yeah. But also pushback from, former employees, the wider AI community. There are definitely concerns.
And the attorneys general, right? Delaware and California watching over that nonprofit status, that must have played a role.
Absolutely. It adds a layer of, let's say, formal oversight. But the solution they landed on isn't just going back to the old way.
No, it's this hybrid thing. The commercial side becomes a public benefit corporation, a PBC.
Exactly. But critically, it stays under the nonprofit board's control. We're seeing this model elsewhere, like with Anthropic, XAI too.
So what's the big deal with the PBC structure?
Well, it lets them issue traditional stock. No cap on appreciation for investors or employees, which is pretty important for attracting talent and funding.
Aha, okay. Because didn't their earlier funding rounds have this condition, like remove the cap?
That's what reports suggested, yeah. So this PBC move kind of squares that circle. It allows for more conventional fundraising for the commercial arm.
While keeping the original nonprofit mission, at least formally, in the driver's seat through the board.
Right. It's an attempt to balance that rapid growth and need for capital with the, founding ideals. Because, let's face it, the purely for-profit idea got some heat.
Yeah, from competitors like XAI, Meta, and even some insiders, former employees.
So this new structure is likely trying to address those criticisms. Whether it actually satisfies everyone, we'll have to see. Altman put out a memo, apparently, explaining some of it.
Okay, interesting. Now, speaking of money, the Anysphere funding, the Cursor tool creators, $900 million.
Wow, yeah, at a $9 billion valuation, that's just huge. It really shouts how much focus there is on AI developable tools right now.
Seriously. Thrive Capital leading, A16 Insights, Excel involved.
Yeah.
The big names are betting big on this space.
And it's not just Cursor, right? You hear about others like Windsurf getting attention too.
Yeah, and there were those whispers about OpenAI maybe looking to acquire in this area.
Makes sense. It really feels like, as some sources put it, code is the next battleground in AI.
That's a good way to put it. Making coding faster, smarter with AI. That changes everything.
Absolutely. This funding suggests we're probably going to see these tools get way more sophisticated pretty quickly.
Okay, let's switch gears slightly. AI popping up in platforms we use every day. Reddit's integrating that Reddit Answers AI tool.
Right into the main search bar. Yeah, that's the key part. You don't have to go somewhere else.
So you search, and you might just get an AI-generated answer based on, what people are saying on Reddit.
And they include source links, right? And extra tips.
Yeah, which is important. Lets you dig deeper or check the context. Reddit says it's about helping people find useful stuff faster.
Makes sense. It's another example of AI just fundamentally changing how search works, how you find information online.
And on the mobile front, Claude's app got some updates too.
Voice mode, web search, file uploads. Basically catching up with some features ChatGPT already had.
So, more competition in the mobile AI assistant space. Everyone wants to be the AI you use on your phone.
Definitely heating up.
Okay,
what about AI in education? There was that open letter from CEOs.
Yeah, over 250 of them. Microsoft, Etsy, Uber, big names, urging AI and computer science be taught as, core subjects in K-12.
The main argument being U.S. competitiveness, right?
Yeah.
Keeping up globally.
Exactly. They point out countries like China, South Korea, Brazil, Singapore, they've already made this stuff mandatory.
The worry is falling behind if the U.S. doesn't do the same. It's not just about using AI, but actually creating it.
Right, preparing kids to be creators, not just consumers.
Yeah.
And they mentioned that stat about closing wage gaps, too.
Yeah, something like even one high school CS course potentially boosting wages by 8%. That's significant.
And this lines up with some government moves, too, like that executive order under President Trump pushing AI in education and workforce.
Plus, you see other places moving fast. The UAE is making AI classes mandatory across all grades starting next academic year.
Wow, okay, so a real global push. We also saw a bunch of new tools and resources drop, didn't we?
Yeah, a quick rundown. Listen Labs has a PPT generator from audio video. There's a new legal REG toolkit on GitHub, LREG, they call it.
Or RAG, being retrieval augmented generation, helps LLMs be more accurate with external facts.
Right. Also on GitHub, voice-star text-to-speech apparently strong zero-shot voice cloning. Anthropic's got that AI for Science grant program now.
Giving researchers API credits. Nice. What else? Oh, the NYC subway AI.
Yeah, the MTA planning to use AI cameras for predictive prevention, flagging suspicious behavior. That'll be interesting to watch.
And Suno V4.5 is out, improving their AI music tool. Huawei's working on a new AI chip, the Ascend 910D, maybe to compete with NVIDIA.
Competition's always good. Google.org is funding AI education in Asia Pacific. And PyTorch is running a docathon to improve its documentation.
Lots happening. So, okay, let's bring it back. For you, the developer listening, what's the takeaway?
Well, that OpenAI shift,
Yeah.
it could change how AI research happens, maybe more focus on public benefit models, open source. Hard to say yet, but something to watch.
And the massive investment in coding tools like Cursor, that strongly suggests AI assistance is going to become even more central to your actual workflow.
Definitely. Get ready for more sophisticated AI pairing, code generation, debugging, and seeing AI in Reddit search and Claude's app.
It means users are going to increasingly expect AI features in the apps you build. It changes user expectations.
So think about it. A nonprofit-driven OpenAI, does that change the ethics, the accessibility of models? How will these supercharged coding assistants change how you code?
What new workflows emerge? And how do you build compelling apps when users just assume AI is part of the experience?
Lots to consider. Keep exploring, keep learning. The ground is shifting fast.
Absolutely. Stay tuned.